Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors, your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm glad you're here this Monday morning, the first Monday of June. Can you believe at the end of this month we'll be halfway through the year 2012? Time just flies, and we just can't slow it down, so to just live, enjoy, do the best you can, and do good things for folks along the way. Our weather brought to us by Haney Technical Center at 767-5500. Run by and check them out this summer for their summer school programs. They have a great welding class there. They do cosmetology. A lot of young folks take the cosmetology. They have a nursing program there, and a lot of people go through Haney Technical Center. So check them out, and give them a shout out every time you get a chance. The high today is going to be around 91 and low tonight around 76. But what I've noticed in the weather is how much our water temperature is going up. It went up another degree this weekend. It's up to 85 degrees. And like I said, 1 month ago it was 78 degrees. So it's going up 7 degrees in 1 month, which is quite a jump there. Every Monday we'll like to take a look at our moon phases, our Monday moon phases, and see what's going on this week. I know a lot of our freshwater fishermen are really interested in it. We have a full moon tonight, folks, and it will start waning tomorrow. Now, but look at it, we've got a lot of moonlight all week long. If the clouds will stay out of the way, we'll certainly have some beautiful nights and all. And then next weekend, we're looking at getting close to a new moon. So next weekend will be a good time to go floundering. Not this coming weekend, but the following weekend, okay? Now, also I'd like to take a look. That was our freshwater guys. Let's take a look at our saltwater outdoorsmen. The tide chart, taking a look at it. We're looking at some really strong tides. Like I say, today, June the 4th, really strong tides. We're looking at a high tide this morning at 9:15 and a low tide at 8:18. But looking at the whole scope of it, the whole week long is going to be really strong tides. And next week, almost all of next week is going to be neap tides. So not a lot going on next week, but this week will be some really strong fishing there. So be aware of that. Now, we're going to get ready for our first break. We have a special guest in the studio. I've got a great video on a turkey hunt that you're really going to enjoy. So you stay tuned now and enjoy that cup of coffee, and we'll be right back after this break.
Your vision is precious. If an emergency arises, you don't want to be sitting in a hospital waiting room. Accidents and injuries can happen outside of your workday. That's why our team of physicians provide emergency eye care to our patients anytime, day or night. You can count on your local experts in eye care to be there for you whenever you need us. The Eye Center of North Florida.
9 doctors, 1 vision, yours.
Come join the Panhandle Outdoors team. Beat the rush and stock up on our team shirts and hats in a wide variety of colors and sizes. For your convenience, we offer a Panhandle Outdoors shop at panhandleoutdoors.net. Simply visit our website and click shop.
You can also check out our selection at Sunjammers Water Sports on Panama City Beach. Come join the Panhandle Outdoors team.
Time. It takes time to shape a mower, to evolve it from great stock. As the leader in commercial mowing equipment, Exmark spent a lot of time designing the next Laser Z, honing it, testing it, perfecting it. Why would Exmark spend so much time crafting this mower? To make sure you spent less time mowing. Visit nextlaser.com or your local Exmark dealer.
Sweet old Bob says see and save on all Exmark products today at Sowell Tractor.
We are so lucky to live in North Florida. We have some of the best fresh and saltwater fishing in the world. My biggest problem is not catching fish, but trying to decide what kind of fish I want to catch. No matter what I'm after, I always stop at Sunjammers Water Sports first. They have just what I need: rods and reels, line, tackle, and most important, live bait. Yes, sir, we sure are lucky.
Welcome back, folks, and welcome to our special guest, Kenny Ballstick.
Good morning, Chester.
Hey, good to have. Kenny's just a good friend of mine. We've been friends a long time and get to see each other, talk about outdoors a lot. And you are quite an outdoorsman in your own right. But I'm going to let you introduce yourself to our viewing audience and give us a little bit about your background, Kenny.
Okay. Winston, I was born here, raised here. Grew up here, went in the Navy, got out of the Navy, and then I got on with the Postal Service. Put 38 years in with the Postal Service and then retired. Worked a little bit at Home Depot part-time. And luckily, about 25 years ago, I ended up buying a piece of property up in Missouri. And it's one of the best purchases I think I've ever made.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about that. But Kenny has the opportunity to go up there, you and your wife and family, up there once in the spring and once in the fall.
That's correct.
And I know you enjoy a lot of hunting. Now, you used to hunt all around here, didn't you? I mean, you used to do some duck hunting and when you were a younger man.
Yep, I used to do a lot of hunting. My dad passed away when I was 12, but fortunately I had some other folks in my life that took me hunting. And I think it's one of the most, it probably set my background in life. From there I went on the deer hunt until everything started going to leases. And then luckily that's about the time I purchased this piece of property.
Yeah. And you have a son and a daughter.
I do.
They live in, Orlando and Fort Walton?
Our daughter lives in Destin, and then our son lives in Orlando. And it's our annual trip that everyone comes up in the fall for deer season.
Really good. It shows you how outdoors can keep a family tied together. And I've known Kenny a long time, and actually I've got a picture of us as young men duck hunting with Bubba Martinez one time. I was sitting on the back of a pickup truck. I'm afraid to bring the picture because I think we got too many wood ducks on the tailgate. But I have to talk to Ken Paramore before I bring it up here. But anyway, let's talk about, I know you really have a passion for turkey hunting.
I do.
And you always bring some pictures and all. So we're going to have to show you some still pictures, and then we're going to have a video in a little bit. But check out this picture here. Tell us about this one.
This is a turkey I shot this year up on our farm. It weighed 23 pounds, 10 ounces. I shot another one up there. You're allowed 2 turkeys, and then I shot another turkey later in the spring that weighed 20 pounds. But he had big spurs, so I know he was an adult turkey. But later in the season, they lose weight. Now, these 2 turkeys here, a good friend of mine that's now fighting esophageal cancer, killed one turkey, and then I killed a turkey the same day. We weighed him, and I beat him out by about 5 ounces. But he's just a nice young fella that is in a battle right now with cancer. You were talking about
the background of that first picture. Was that taken at the same time at a different spring?
Both turkeys were killed almost identical dates, but this year's spring was so advanced compared to what it normally is. Normally when I go up in the spring, the trees are just budding out. But this year they were fully leafed out, showing that the spring was a lot further along.
So they got the same situation up there with temperature and all. Okay, now check this out. This is now you were able to build this little house up there, right?
I did. I built it over about a 9-year period, framed in the house, and then put a barn up, and then over 9 years we finished it out.
Oh, I know that was just enjoyable, just going up there and working on it a little bit at a time.
It is. That's my passion.
And that's a lot of folks do that, and it's just fun doing that.
It is. It really is.
You don't have to do it all at one time.
That's correct. We lived in the basement for a few years as we finished the upstairs.
That's cool. All right, check this one out. This is some hunting. We're getting some hunting pictures, y'all. This is your fall trip now. Spring the turkey hunt, then fall. Now, who do you have here?
This is my son and his little boy Blake. And Robbie shot 2 years ago. He shot this big 8-point. And this is one of his nicer deer that he's shot. We've shot some nice deer, but a lot of times it's just hard when you only have a few days.
All right, who's this young man?
Now this is my son-in-law, Todd Burke. He lives in Destin.
You said Todd Burke. Now, a lot of folks know his dad.
That's right. His dad's Les Burke.
Les Burke.
Burke and Blue.
Yeah. Todd's a nice young man. I really have enjoyed him.
And he was so excited when he killed this deer. It's just it just brings it full circle.
Yeah, it does. And then this last picture, this is a nice one here.
This is a big 12-point I shot this year also. And it's just a lot of fun up there when all our family comes up, and when we kill a deer, we all take pictures and we enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, we're tied in the outdoors, how it helps the family and all just stay together. I know you like say when the kids out of town, y'all get together up there.
We do.
And I know just some great memories y'all have.
It is. And I just can't emphasize enough to take pictures. To slow down, take some pictures or even video.
And well, speaking of video now, This past spring, Kenny had a really good hunt, and he was able to take a young person turkey hunting and all. So we're going to come back and look at this video. But first, let's take our break, and we'll be right back.
Panama City Beach is known as one of the top dive destinations in Florida. Divers Den offers daily dive charters that can accommodate up to 13 divers. Our boat captain is U.S. Coast Guard certified and a PADI dive instructor. We have trained professionals who offer a variety of scuba certifications. Come see us at our 2 locations on Thomas Drive and Tyndall Parkway.
When you're looking for sales, parts, and service for your outboard, all in one location, you're looking for BJ's Marine. You're authorized Tohatsu and Nissan dealer. BJ's Marine does it all. They have outboard parts and a service center and used motor sales too. Tohatsu, reliable, dependable, fuel efficient, and lightweight. Tohatsu Outboards, technology for the next generation. BJ's Marine, 1317 Transmitter Road since 1991.
Steel, the #1 selling brand of handheld outdoor power equipment in America.
Create a custom yard care system with the Steel Combi System. Edge, trim, prune, and more.
Buy a KM55R Combi motor for just $209.95 and get a pair of hearing protectors and safety glasses for just $15.
Start easier, work smarter, finish faster with Steel, #1 in America.
Guido Bob says see and save today and every day on all Steel outdoor products at Soul Tractor.
When you stop by Blue Water Outriggers, you will find everything for your outdoor adventure. Stock up on all your favorite brands and shop for some of the latest outdoor gear and accessories. You can also shop online and have your orders delivered straight to your home. Our flagship store is nestled right off the Highway 98 in the Port City Shopping Center, just steps away from the Port St. John Marina. You will love our selection, our prices, and our friendly service.
Okay, welcome back, folks. Sitting here with my good friend and fellow outdoorsman, Kenny Bostic, and we're talking about doing all kind of outdoor pursuits. Not only do we do that, turkey hunt and all, and deer hunt, but you also like to kayak and all, you and your wife.
We do.
And I know you do that a lot, but we'll get into that in a minute. But let's get back on our setting up our video. And another thing, too, what you were telling us about, you were up there in Missouri a month or 2 at a time, and you watch our show on YouTube.
I do. I really enjoy it. Winston, I go on usually the day after, and it's just a lot. You can keep up with what's happening in Panama City.
Yeah, that's good. So we're going to set up this video. This is a great video. And it's Kenny's first video, so it's a little shaky at times, but it's an amateur, and people like reality TV, and this is just a great turkey hunt. Tell us who you take hunting. It's not open season yet. It's a youth hunt, right?
It's a youth hunt. In Missouri, like a lot of states, have gone to a youth season. And it's always 2 weeks prior to the regular season, which sort of gives a good time that you can take a young person and get them involved in hunting. And this is my wife's nephew's little boy, or it's her niece's little boy, Curtis, and he was 13 years, 1 day old.
Okay.
And I firmly believe that sometimes it's intended for a young person to take a turkey, and you will see in this video why I say that.
Okay, you're in the background, and you're calling him up, and you got a camera running, doing a great job, and I watched it when he brought it over the house. I said, we got to put this on the show. So let's roll this video, Jeff.
I think we've had 5 or 6 hens fly down. That their gobbler's back in there. Hopefully he'll come out to us. I think there were 2 eggs. But we got the gobbler just to the left over here. If he'll come on out. We'll see. Well, there he is. I don't know if we're going to get on him or not. Hopefully he'll strut up here. I don't know if they're gonna come or not. Hopefully she'll feed in this direction. Well, he's out in front of us about 110 yards. It sure is pretty out there in that field. But I don't know, he's doing a lot of looking. Turkey, come on in. He's getting closer.
I don't even see it because of that light.
Can you get on him, Cody? Get your gun up. Ease it out the window. Ease that zipper down. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and shoot him.
The red dot's not
Go ahead, Cody.
The red dot's not on.
Huh? Oh.
It's not turned on.
Turn it on. Is it on?
I can't get an angle.
Way to go, Curdy. Curdy, look at the camera. You did it. Let's go out and look at him. When you get out there, hold him up. Well, Curdy finally shot him. Go ahead and hold him up by his feet, Curdy. He's a nice turkey. Curdy got his turkey. It's a nice gobbler. He's got, I bet he's about a 4-year-old turkey. He's got big old hooks on him. And I never thought this turkey was going to finally come in, and he did. And when he did, we sort of panicked because we couldn't get the red dot scope lit up. But finally, Curdy got it turned, and Curdy, put down your gun and hold him up so we can see him. Stand up and hold him by his feet. It is a nice turkey.
On the water or under the water, success starts at C&G Sporting Goods. C&G specializes in fresh and saltwater fishing tackle, floundering supplies, spearfishing equipment, and much, much more. C&G also has licenses, maps, and expert advice on where to go. For over 59 years, C&G Sporting Goods has been the headquarters for the outdoors man. Fishing, hunting, camping, guns, and ammo. They've got it all. C&G, home of the experts, downtown Panama City.
When you need to get the job done, nothing beats the reliability, efficiency, and value of a Kubota. And right now, during Kubota Rewards, take advantage of 0 down and 0% APR for up to 60 months on new Kubota garden tractors, compact tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles. It pays to own orange. See your Kubota dealer today.
See and save on all Kubota tractors and equipment at Soul Tractor today.
My name's Captain Rick Corley. I'm a SAMS accredited Marine Surveyor, NAM certified Marine Surveyor, and IAME certified Marine Investigator. Been surveying since 1969. Was taught by my father, who is the oldest, longest practicing Marine Surveyor in the world. We do all types of survey, commercial or pleasure. Steel, aluminum, fiberglass, wood, makes no difference. Give us a call at 850-527-5287 or visit us online. We'd appreciate your business.
Are you still waiting to do something with your IRA, 401k, annuities, or other investments?
My dad has an economics degree from Vanderbilt University, and he helped me with my homework. A lot of people call themselves financial planners, but my dad passed a board exam to be a certified financial planner. He's very easy to talk to, and he spends a lot of time with me.
To my existing clients, thank you for your friendship and loyalty through these uncertain times, and to everyone else, don't wait until it's too late. Call me today, and let's see if I can help.
Hi, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that. We'll talk about it in just a second after we do our Express Lane Fishing Game Forecast, our times for today. We're looking at this morning, we're looking at 12:59 after lunch, 12:59 to 2:59. We'll just say from 1 to 3, round it off. And then tonight at 10:15 to 12:15. Those two times brought to us by Express Lane, American owned and American operated. Kenny, I guess this is something this young man will remember for a long time.
He surely will. Winston, it was so much fun. Believe it or not, the turkey was out in front of us for an hour and a half strutting and a gobbling.
That's amazing.
And when he first walked down the field from us, I told Curtis, you go ahead and wave to him because he's gone. And then all of a sudden, the turkey decided he was coming in, and within a few seconds, he was on top of us. And that's when we got confused. We had a red dot scope on this shotgun, and we had forgot to turn it on. But finally, Curdy was able to get it on about the 4th time he put that gun out the window. And I firmly believe it was intended for him to shoot this turkey. And it was a big gobbler. He weighed about 24 pounds.
24 pounds.
He was a big gobbler.
That was a big one there. So I know y'all had a great time there. And that was Youth Week.
It was youth season.
He'll be able to repay that one back one day, do that himself, I'm sure, with some young person. We were talking about one of the things, all kind of different things to do. We talked about kayaking a while ago, but I just mentioned off air, some people now are finding some sheds and all. I got an email from somebody this past weekend that found a deer antler shed. And you were telling me that that's a really big deal in some places.
Up in the Midwest, it is really popular to look for deer sheds. And now they've even learned to train Labrador retrievers to pick them up. And they even have get-togethers where they hide these sheds and see how long it takes these dogs to find them.
Well, that's something I did not know. I thought I knew almost everything about outdoors, but I did not know they were doing that now. So, I know dogs and Labradors. You can train; they're smart. You can train them to do anything.
They are.
And I guess you can get a big collection. But anyway, folks are doing that right now. They're shedding right here locally in the Panhandle. So if you want to go to weekend activity and but just be careful of snakes and all when you're walking and all. But you can find them and know any specific place. But they do knock them off, and usually you're not going to find both of them. They're going to just be one usually.
Right.
So anyway, also let's get back to kayaking. You and your wife do a lot of kayaking in all kinds of different places. What are some of y'all's favorite places?
One of the most favorite places that we like to go is over close to Wakulla Springs. But you put in on 98 and go up the Wakulla River or the Wasissa River. I can't exactly remember. But what is so neat about it is the manatees love that river. So when you go up it, you can just go and float right over the top of manatees, see all kind of mullet, all kind of fish because it's crystal clear, just like the Wakulla Springs.
Well, I know y'all leave early in the morning and spend most of the day, take a picnic and all? Or?
We do.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of places to stop, but there is there's a bridge at the beginning and then there's a bridge at the end. And pretty well that's where we picnic right along the river there.
Yeah. And you were saying here locally sometimes you enjoy going out to Crooked Island Sound. And
we do.
There. If it's a good day, you get out in the Gulf.
We do. At Crooked Island, it's just a beautiful place. You can catch mullet if you like to throw a cast net. Or you can fish. A lot of people fish. In fact, a lot of people do tarpon fishing right out the pass of Crooked Island.
Right.
But it's just what I like about kayaking. Once you purchase the kayaks, you pretty well spend everything you need to. But I believe in buying a good one when you buy one.
Yeah, and you don't have to get a trolling motor or anything like that.
Nope.
You can get some stuff on it if you want to, but kayaking is a lot of fun. Now, if it's like I say, if it's a good day, you get out in the Gulf if the wind's going right. And we're talking about how outdoors. How outdoors. I know your family, my family, and a lot of families out there. It has tied us together, generation after generation, as far as doing things in outdoors. And it doesn't necessarily have to be hunting and fishing. It could be kayaking, picnicking, or looking for sheds and all. But it's been an important part of your family life for a long time.
It really has. When our kids were in college, they sort of took a break.
Yeah,
but once they started having their families, we got back together. In fact, our son, when he was in college, he quit coming up to the farm. But then when he finished college, he realized just what it meant to him, and now he's got his family and his children that are coming up. And now when my kids all come up, my grandkids love to ride on the tractor, and we go looking for turkey feathers, and we go fishing, and it's just a good way to bring up your kids.
You brought up a very important part of human nature. I work with 18-year-olds, and I tell them these next 3 to 4 years in college, you're going to just sort of be consumed with all kinds of things. But then when you get back into your regular routine of your life and all, the seed that's been planted by your family and your parents and all will be sprouting, and these are some of the things that you talk about that we do as families.
It means so much to me. I tell everybody we all have a dream in life, and fortunate I'm able to live my dream.
That's great.
I think we all take different avenues.
Yeah, and we're blessed. We're blessed with being able to do this.
We are.
And here in the Panhandle, we're exposed to so much, and you have the privilege to go somewhere else and do some hunting and fishing and all, so that's great. Your wife caught some big bass this year.
She did. She caught some real nice. In fact, Skip Harmon is mounting a real nice bass she caught, and
that's good.
It is. I think it just brings you back to your roots.
Yeah. Well, Kenny, I told you time will fly. It's time for the show to get over with, buddy.
Enjoyed it, Winston.
Thank you for coming on. Thank you for sharing all that with us.
Sure.
Folks, thank you all for watching. Do something good for somebody today. God bless.
Thanks for joining us for Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors features hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.